Well, I can think of a number of different ways that public access brings value to the community. Public access makes valuable information available to its local community by offering different types of programs. There are government programs. For example, your local government has supervisor meetings or school board meetings, and maybe you don't have the time to attend those meetings, so you can actually watch that through your public access television. It also offers entertaining programs, informational programs, and programs that involve well-being, like how to stay healthy. We have a physician in our local program who actually talks about, immunizations or healthy eating habits. There are exercise programs, and that's just to name a few. So not only does public access bring valuable information to the community, but the community can also bring valuable information to the public access. And how they're able to do that is, let's say you've been thinking of an idea, or you've had an idea for a while of a show you wanted to present to local community. Maybe you have experience that you would like to share, and but you don't know how to go about doing it. Well, public access would be a great way to start. You just present your idea to your local office and find a community producer to back you, and voila, you have your own TV show. And one other way that I can think of that public access brings value to the community is it relies heavily on volunteers. And so that's a great way to bring your community together, where people within your community get together to put out information and also get to meet each other. It's a way to, make the community cohesive. So I knew I wanted to volunteer, but I wasn't sure what I wanted to do or where I wanted to volunteer. But I had certain criteria that had to be met in order for me to volunteer my time. I wanted to feel good about what I was doing. I wanted to have fun doing it. I wanted to know that what I was doing, whatever I was doing, brought value not only to myself but to whoever else would benefit from it. I wanted to have the chance to be creative, and I wanted to meet some interesting people. Now, I still wasn't sure what I was going to do, but I came across a notice in the local paper on volunteer training for our local MCA TV, and I decided to attend the volunteer training. And once I attended it, I found that it was something that maybe I would enjoy doing. It kind of met all that criteria. Plus, it also gave me the opportunity to meet people within my own community. And if I had not signed up to volunteer for community access, I would not have had the opportunity to meet the people that I work with at Community Access. So I have a personal anecdote on how access affected me. I was watching one of our local programs. It was called, it was a travel program, Travels with Bonnie and Pete, and it was about the river cruise. And I found it to be very enjoyable. It was entertaining, it was informational, and when I was done watching it, I thought, I would really like to do one of those river cruises. And so I added that to my bucket list, and I started putting like subliminal messages around the house. My husband and I just celebrated our 25th wedding anniversary, so I started putting subliminal messages around the house to do this river cruise. And it just so happened he had received an email about a conference for work, and one of them was at a river cruise. And so I'm happy to say that I can check off my bucket list. One of the things on my bucket list, we're going on a river cruise in November. So life gets busy. We sometimes lead hectic lives. So when I have in some spare time, I want to fill my time with fun things to do. Whatever I'm doing, I want it to be enjoyable. I want it to be enriching. I want to learn new things, and I want to feel like what I'm doing offers some kind of value, and I want to meet new people. I'm Mary Ceccarelli, and I'm a community producer.